I got a great email from one of my students. You can see on the screen part of the questions that he asked. If I were to ask a teacher for a recommendation letter, what's the best way to ask? And what might they need to write a strong letter? Well, ideally, you want to ask teachers to write you a letter recommendation probably by the end of your junior year. So that way they have all summer to work on it. Now in the summer, obviously you're not seeing the teacher every day. So if you haven't asked the teacher this summer to write you one and you don't know their phone number, you could always email them through their school email address, which can be found at the school website if you don't know what that is. A lot of teachers check their summer, their emails, their school email address during the summer just sporadically, not every day, but usually sporadically. That would, because ideally you want to give them time in the summer to write it, because once school starts, they're going to be busy with school activities, obviously homework, preparation, meetings, and so forth. If you don't have a chance to ask them during the summer via email or a phone call, then definitely that first week of school, you would want to ask them face to face. But you want to do it as soon as possible because you need to give them time. One of the biggest mistakes students make is they'll ask a teacher for a letter recommendation, say late September and October, but then tell the teacher they need a letter recommendation in 2 or 3 days. That's not allowing the teacher to work around their work schedule. You want to be very respectful to the people that you ask. The second question of what might they need to write a strong letter. This is a really good question. For anyone that you ask to write you a letter recommendation, it would be great if you could give them a piece of paper typed out, organized in a good format that would include your academic record of the school, class rank, your GPA, ACT score, AP scores if you have them, your extracurricular activities, and maybe some special accomplishments that go along with those extracurricular activities, any summer jobs, part-time jobs you might have, things you're passionate about, things you might be interested in studying at college, or maybe potential career paths that you're looking at, just to give them a little more insight on who you are as a person. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to use that information in the letter recommendation. You want to make sure that's clear to them, that they don't have to use any of the information. But rather, if they want to, great, they have access to it, but you want them to know who you are as a person, because when you're asking a teacher, you are more than a student. When you're asking a coach, you're more than an athlete. When you are asking a work manager or a supervisor, you're more than just an employee. You are a complete person, and they might not know these other areas of your life. It also shows the person that you are serious about the letter recommendation, that you are organized, and this is important to you, and it gives the right impression. And that's what you want, because you want the best letter recommendation you can get from them. So the more work you can do to help them out, the better.